Good day to our esteemed viewers. If you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop a comment, and then click the like button, like, and also share with others. Arresting Nnamdi Kanu means that Muhammadu Buhari declared a second civil war against the Igbos. We are going to show you that report on your screen. It was made by Ejimakor, the IPOB lawyer. He said that after Muhammadu Buhari arrested Nnamdi Kanu, it means that he has now declared a second civil war against the Igbos. That's according to him. Like I said, subscribe, on notifications, click the like button, and share this video with others. Mr. Kedu Michaels, what do you have to do? Do you agree with Ejimakor, who said that Buhari truly declared another civil war against the Igbos by arresting their favorite son, Nnamdi Kanu?
It is clear that the civil war has not come to an end. It has never come to an end, and it will not come to an end until Nigeria balkanizes. The civil war is still ongoing. Whether Buhari said it or not, that's not the issue. The issue is that he escalated the supposed ongoing civil war, psychological war, conquest war against the entire Igbo people, who has contributed so much within the space of time of 20 pounds to where Igbos are today, globally, not only in Nigeria. But let me tell Ejimakor, there's something, there's some areas I do not agree with him. Right from 1966, 67 to date, the war has been ongoing. Nigeria has failed to fulfill their part, while the Igbos have actually fulfilled their own part. Let me tell you, Buhari significantly, made himself an enemy of Nnamdi Kanu. Buhari declared war on Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu declared war on him and conquered him. That's what happened there. Nnamdi Kanu. Buhari is not as popular, as significant in Africa than Nnamdi Kanu currently now. Forget the US of Barack Obama, Biden, Kenyan, and the Arab world agenda to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is squeezed to a corner so that they can be able to carry out their Islamization and Fulanization agenda behind the scene. But has it worked? Nnamdi Kanu has alerted the whole world before then. And that is what we are seeing today. A glory and celebration and honor to the black man himself, the numero uno of the black race, Nnamdi Kanu. Forever in the history of, he has already made what his Guinness Book of Record. Buhari has never made Guinness Book of Record in his entire life, and he will never make Guinness Book of Record in that regard. If he has seen that with the buying up of the Kenyan police, not even the Interpol said their hand is not there, they are not involved, crashing the Commonwealth Treaty, carrying out illegality, which the Kenyan government are going to pay over 20 billion to Nnamdi Kanu for that illegality. Conniving with Obama, Biden, and the Arab world to arrest Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. What has he achieved now? We have given Nnamdi Kanu popularity. Nnamdi Kanu has hit international limelight target. Nnamdi Kanu that issue has made Biafra more popular. There's sympathy and everywhere. He is the Northerners, his tribe, Fulani, are they richer than Igbos? That's the question. Is the Fulani people themselves, are they richer than an average male woman? The answer is zero. The Igbo marginalization, has it taken away the Igbo ingenuity in them? That is zero. So he just continued the understanding that Nnamdi Kanu is just a towering block against the agenda to destroy, to bring the Igbo people down, to a champion Islamization, to a champion Fulanization, which has been rejected ab initio. If there is going to be any uprising, Buhari will be sent out of Nigeria because he does not belong to Nigeria. He's a Fulani man. The Fulanis come from Fulani. Okay, wait, they come from there. You go there. They are not the. Obasanjo said it. These people are not indigenous. Okay, let me shock you. Hausas themselves is about 66 million in population. The Fulanis is about 13 or 16 million in population. What is the justification? How can the minority be ruling the majority? Now I'm asking you that question. So where is the place of Buhari in comparing what he has done to what Nnamdi Kanu stood for? A lot of people are saying Nnamdi Kanu is being mentioned all over the world. World leaders are celebrating him. Many people are talking about his resilience. About a few weeks ago, Nnamdi Kanu was trending even in the north for having made it very clearly. Elected Nigerians, when they have not gotten to this level of where people will be sleeping in their respective houses and Fulanis are coming from different angles and they are hitting them, even though that we knew completely why the doors were open for them, for Fulanis from all over the world, to now see Nigeria as their own indigenous heritage. Not just that. The Yorubas should be blamed too. They should be blamed.
The Yorubas should be blamed?
Yes, they should be blamed. They should be blamed. They should be blamed. Because for you to right the mistakes of the past, there should be a sacrifice. Are you not? Are you asking me? Are you not seeing the appointment now? Didn't you see the appointment by Bola Ahmed Tinubu? How many appointments did he give to Igbos? The North is having 71. The South is having 63. Inside that 63, the one that was given to the most populous people in Nigeria is not up to. So you're asking me. You don't need to ask me. These are very clear things.
There was an argument. You said that the Igbos are the fourth most richest tribe in the world and sixth most traveled.
Yes.
It has really caused an argument. Can you
No, I don't know. This is my argument. Let them go and fact check. I'm not giving, like I told you, that the Hausas are 66 million and the Fulanis are 13 or 16 million in population. How come the minorities ruling the entire? So go and fact check. But I can give you instances. In a community in Igbo land, you cannot get it anywhere in the world. Just a community. You know what I mean? A community of how many hamlets? Maybe 5 or 3, 4, 5 hamlets have more than 10 billionaires. Okay, do you understand what I mean? You cannot see it anywhere in the world. The only people that came very close are the Americans. Americans have the largest billionaires all over the world. They have the largest. Then talk of China and some of other countries and the world. But I'm telling you.
Hey, my man.
And I repeat, they are the 6th most traveled in the world. I didn't say they are the first. I said the 4th richest tribe in the world are the Igbos.
But then there's another lot of them who say that it might be because of the jealousness of the Igbos. That's why they don't want to allow them go. And again, that was why the civil war was fought. Do you agree with that? Probably some other tribes may be jealous of
No. I think that the fact is that the British were not happy with the Igbos, and they can see what was put down there in Things Fall Apart. If you want to understand Nigeria, go and read Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. When you finish reading Things Fall Apart, you will discover why the Igbo rebelled. And before that time, Igbos has controlled so many countries in Africa that were slaves. Igbos that were slaves. Go and check their names. You see, most of their names are Igbo names. Gambia, Namibia, most of their early leaders, presidents are Igbos. And I can tell you, you can go and do your findings. In America today, the same thing. The person that contributed to what we are using today, the woman contributed to it. Philip Emeagwali is the first person that calculated 1 billion information in 1 second. Nobody have done that. A white man cannot do it. A white man cannot. 1 billion information in 1 second. It was an Igbo man that gave back to Microsoft. But let me tell you, whether they like it or not, I can't get this one.
So, what does that mean?
Do you understand saying? Your hand cannot cover the moon or the sun. Your hand, raise it up now, try to cover the sun. Cannot cover. It's a glaring thing. Anybody that fails to acknowledge the reality, it is. The glamour for Obi presidency is out of sympathy that Nigeria has failed, not out of the real, genuine, patriotic spirit of the politicians themselves to hand over power to Igbo man. No, it was this Nigeria don't tell everybody. Make you carry the one way spoil, give Igbo man. Say na Igbo man, here they feel repair am. That's the picture of it. That's the understanding of every ethnic nationalities against the Igbos. But we don't care. The Igbos doesn't care. The Igbos are trying to see how they are going to rise from the ashes of war and be able to push the agenda. And to an extent, they have successfully alerted the world. Unless maybe the United Nations or America or Israel decided to do otherwise. But the reality of it is that Igbo is still remain until that kingdom comes, the fourth kingdom on earth. And until that kingdom comes, there will be no kingdom that will take over that position of the fourth position.
But are you thinking, but we'll be rounding off, are you thinking that the release of Nnamdi Kanu, like Ejimakor said, may bring lasting peace to the southeast part of Nigeria?
And Muhammad Nnamdi Kanu is all about peace in the eastern part of the country. Muhammad Nnamdi Kanu is about Biafra. The charges they brought about Nnamdi Kanu is not about Biafra. It's about terrorism and felony. It's all about Biafra. So Biafra movement is ongoing with or without Nnamdi Kanu. But what I'm saying is that Nnamdi Kanu currently now has become the numero uno of the entire black race in Africa. So how you want to do him? He's going to bring peace in the entire Africa, not only in Biafran land. That's the message.
Now, finally, as we close, there's another line of thought which says, because we are here, we hear the argument, that if the Igbos were to be given presidency, seaport and airport, they may now say, yes, you are part of Nigeria, and they may decide to abandon this Biafra nation and that they want to exit Nigeria.
There's no Igbo man that will, unless why people are misconcepting the issue that has to do with Biafra. Biafra is the identity of the Igbos. How would you say I should throw away my identity? Who does that? Can I hear about my throw away his identity, or can I also throw? Biafra is the identity of the Igbos, as they want us to understand. And the Biafrans speak Igbo. As simple as that. How can you call an Igbo man language? Igbo is their language and they are Igbo at the same time. I say, okay, I don't understand that. What language? Igbo. What nationality? Igbo. Does not make sense to you. The orientation has come, the information has come, the transparency has come. The Biafrans are the Biafrans, and their language is Igbo.
But somebody came from, he said it's a so-called South that the Delta are not part of Igbos and Ikwere. What do you have to say about that?
But you can see the Hanese man is here now. Is that not what they are? You see, you don't know what is going on the ground. There's a unification campaign going around. The fragmentation might not exist in the next 2-3 years anymore from now. And there's a campaign that's going on now. And I made this analysis very clearly that 50 to 55% of people in South are Igbos. And there's no nation in the world that does not have ethnic nationality, even in America. Must it be Igbo? Why am I talking for all those things?
Mothers are watching, grandmothers are watching in the villages. People who out of cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That is what they are doing. Some of you don't understand it, but we do. Some of you do not understand what is happening, but we do. And that is why we are here to tell you. The real terrorists in Asarok, they have dropped them, and now presidency is telling you, you cannot touch them. But these are people killing people in Yoruba forest. No, you cannot touch them. A whole presidency to tell you that every Fulani man is in on this. Their foot soldiers are Miyetti Allah. Have you all forgotten that they gave Miyetti Allah 100 billion? Have you all forgotten? No, typical Nigeria nigger. Have you all forgotten? So you've forgotten that this so-called presidency, Garba Shehu, gave Miyetti Allah 100 billion to come down to the south to give peanuts to useless monarchs and traditional rulers so that our forests can be taken. Have you all forgotten? Oh, you have. Of course, you're in the zoo. You've forgotten. Did they give 100 billion to any other organization? Did Asorok give 100 billion to any other group? Why would a government give 100 billion to a bunch of terrorists and openly claim that they are stakeholders in the government? That is why government can come out openly without shame to support terrorists in Yoruba forests. Let them come to our land and they will see. They say that all the government of Ondo State and others must draw a boundary. Where who are the bandits and who are the law-abiding? How can we know? As I'm going there, my phone, all the lizards, all the now lizard, their stomach is almost on the floor. So we don't know which one has belly ache. How do we know? How can you differentiate between a good headsman and a violent terrorist headsman? How can you know? How can you know? I'm asking you. Mietiana is there, remote controlling all your lives. Look at how they installed, after installing Hope, they installed the idiot George Obiozo. George Obiozo was the man that took Hope to the north to go and introduce him as a politician. The same Usadema that